What's up, guys? Erasable Crab here. Welcome back to another episode of our Horizon Zero Dawn Let's Play. This is episode 13. We are going to grind some side quests today. And I really want to I want to get that one done. I want to get this one done that I'm doing now. I want to unlock these two new quests. Then I think we'll go back to the tall neck, and there was something else over here, I think. There's a bandit camp right there. So I'll just be doing some grinding. I think it's necessary for what we've been doing. Now that also said, there's the area that we grew up in. So there should be... I don't think the ruins would be all the way over there. But you can go back to the ruins that you fell in as a kid, and I do believe there's a power cell there, if I remember correctly. So if I can find out where that is, we could get another power cell. Which that would be very nice. I'm hoping that this side quest, it doesn't look like it's gonna be too difficult. I don't think there's gonna be too much combat, if any, so... Let's check out what this merchant has to offer. I have not traded with them, so I get a free sample box. I believe, yes, I do have valuables that I can sell. Do I have any more? That's one. There's some. Definitely don't sell that. Well, that's nice. Those are worth 50 each. And you can only sell them. So that gives us a good 200 just from 4 of them. We have a lot of desert glass. In fact, I'm just gonna sell I'm gonna sell all 25 of these, because you get it from human enemies. We're gonna be doing bandit camps and stuff like that, so I don't really see the point in not, or I don't really see the point in hanging on to it. We've got enough of it. I'm gonna get rid of this rope caster. I'm never gonna use it. Since we already have a Shadow Hunter bow, I'll get rid of these two. As well as the Karja Mighty bow. Because I'm not gonna use them. But what I would like is a better sharp shot bow. And we can get that. So let us equip that. Now the blast sling is the other weapon I want at some point. The war bow is nice, but not necessary right now. It would be helpful for fighting fire bellow backs because their weakness is freeze. And I don't have any type of freeze ammo. But like these normal slings, the blast sling is, I think, a lot better I don't even think you need a regular sling. They're not a Karja oh, there is a Karja Warbow, so that has shock and freeze. The Shadow has the corruption, which the corruption is nice. So I think I'll wait until I get that. You need a trampler heart. We pretty much have the best armor we're gonna get until completing the Ancient Armory quest. I don't think I need anything else. We could buy these maps. You know what? Let's buy these maps because they're not too expensive. Because that gives us map points, so you can see there's metal flowers here, ancient vessels over here. So, and that goes throughout the entire map, so you only have to purchase those once. I'm not sure if it'll point you to all of them, but I think as long as you get close enough, or if you have like a tall neck that unlocks a big area, I think it'll put them on there. So that was for sure worth it. Now we have Terror Blast arrows and Harvest arrows. So these Harvest arrows deal low damage but removes machine parts with high precision. Removed parts that provide resources will contain additional resources. So does that not actually matter for hunting wildlife? Because I thought these arrows were for hunting wildlife. And then this is a Terror Blast arrow. It deals no damage but very high terror. Shortly after impact, a powerful compressed air blast useful for stripping armor and components off of machines. These are especially useful against glint hawks because they have like a freeze attack. That you can just knock the armor off of, and you can easily kind of take them out after that. We can craft potions. I mean, we've got a bunch of meat. If we need to, we can. I kind of forgot you could do that. This right here would be worth it. But now we have special items being our maps. We have all our new arrows. We have a bunch of treasure boxes, actually. I did not realize we had that many. Probably from doing all of those main quests over the past few episodes. That's probably the best way to get them. But let's modify our weapons. So first off, let's start with this. Clear that modification slot. Let's go into our Shadow Sharpshot bow. So this will do extra tear. Extra damage is the best thing, but extra tear on top of that also helps. So let's add that, and that adds handling and tear. So you can see our Terror Blast arrows do a ton of tear, which will be useful later on. Now, do we have anything better for this bow? 45% fire, 12% damage, that's for sure worth it. And that just makes everything go up, so let's do that. Now, I really do want this sharp shot bow to get upgraded to quiver. So we need a raccoon bone, so maybe we'll also make it our goal by the end of this video to hunt some raccoons.
And to take over my brothers today.
Which, while we're in the Nora land, looking for that ruin from our childhood to hopefully get that power cell. That guy just got directly in my way. Hopefully while we're over there I can find some good hunting, good wildlife hunting. So it looks like we have a new quest that way. I can always come back to Meridian, it's not that far. So let's see here.
The thief broke the lattice of blood, rooting away.
Any news about my stolen sword?
Not yet.
Oh.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
So there's a trail that we can follow.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. Check out these wares. You'll like what I have to say. I like
More blood. I'm still on the trail.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good
Still
price.
more blood. The thief got cut. Trailing's here. But someone must have seen the thief.
Yeah.
The longer this split with the shadow, won't find better wares.
I'm assuming there's like a specific person I'm supposed to talk to.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. Won't find better wares.
Alright, so now we know that they ran off.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
something about his reestablished trade with all the tribes his father butchered. A miracle.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by.
I'll take free supplies.
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
So now we gotta run back to the merchant and see if they're involved.
You'll like what I have for sale.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Yeah, I don't believe that they would just... I don't believe them. Can we actually use this? Does not look it. What about the other side? Nope. That would have been cool if that was working. But it looks like we will have to go this way. I don't really see like a way down. That isn't super dangerous. I mean, there's huge villages like right below us. This is a ginormous settlement. Let me check the map. So it looks like we have to go all the way over there. So I am way off, but it looks like I'm heading the right direction now. Is it this way? No, it would be up and around. We are so close to hitting level 21. Okay, so now I'm on the right track. So is there a way down from there? Or are you supposed to use one of these? I thought maybe you could like... Oh, you can. That is... Now I don't have the prompt. Come on. Can I not use this one? Maybe I have to go to the other side? Oh, I was standing in the wrong spot. Wow, that takes a while to get up here. It is so cool that you can actually use this, though. Now we're exiting Meridian and going to, I guess, one of its settlements outside, because it seems that it's still connected to Meridian, but at the same time it's not in the actual village.
Stirring up tensions. Keeping my eyes open. Check out these wares.
So we got a new side quest there. We should try to get as many side quests as we can while we're here.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner.
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap maw lens that's good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your medal.
Okay, so they can't
Scroungers?
decide what they
kind
want.
Of brutes are you trying to attract?
I already have a snap maw lens.
I do the calling, you do the counting.
Won't
Take a look at these wares.
Don't forget to stop.
It's optional to get the long leg lens, but I'll do that in
My
the
family might
future.
still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Yeah, so this is a good way. You can see we got all of the side quests that are available here. You can always just start side quests like that, and then you can do them at a later date. Hopefully there's some medicinal berries on the way, because we have been low on medicinal berries for a long time. Are there any enemies on the path? It does not look like it. Or we're sort of in Meridian territory, so it should be a lot safer. There's for sure gonna be machines and stuff, but maybe not as many. Or maybe on this path there aren't any. I haven't seen any thus far. It looks like there are some medicinal berries over here and more that way. I just want to stock up and kind of get our medicine pouch full before we do the next main quest, because it's probably going to be another long one, and I would not like to be out of healing resources before I get a chance to do that quest.
Never know.
So if I stock up now, I should have them on hand for when we do decide to do the next main quest. Which that's also another thing, it might be easier in Nora Land, because the Nora Land is kind of the more beginner area. You can usually find more healing supplies, resources, not valuable resources, but Ridgewood, Fire Kiln Roots, stuff like that in that area compared to something like this where those resources are probably going to be a bit more scarce.
I like Meridian fine, but I prefer the country. Or at least I did, before the machines got so bad.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
Oh. I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Should be out there fighting machines, but pacing around here.
Alright, so now we have to travel quite a vast distance. We might be able to fast travel up there. Oh, we can. It's right there. That's nice. That is a long way away from a side quest. Normally with side quests, I feel like you don't have to travel that much.
A fork. This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in.
Why is my tripcaster equipped? Just probably use regular arrows for that. It's raccoons I'm after, right? Mainly. Yeah, because I need a raccoon bone. Are there any raccoons around here? A rabbit, a boar. No, so I'll just get on with the main quest.
Looks like there was a scuffle here, but no body. If someone dragged Nassan off, there should be tracks. Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went.
So, classic, just follow the tracks. But along the way, we will collect our medicinal berries and other resources. There's a rabbit there. I missed. Oh, now I'm blinded by the sun. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that shot.
Good for an old remedy.
It looks like they took him up this way. Or he went up this way. After he got into a little scuffle. Just a couple... Oh, there's a Strider site right there. I was like, oh, there's just a couple of Striders along the path.
Shadow Carja outpost. Let's hope Nassan is inside.
Well, this is basically going to be the same process as a bandit camp. Pretty much just take out every enemy. Preferably quietly.
Go away.
Though they might see me if I do this. That's where the sharp shot bow shines. So as long as you can aim a little bit, you can get a distance on these guys and pretty easily get some headshots. Somebody did see that though, even though it was a stealth kill. We could get mounted pickup. I'd rather save my skill points for something else though. Oh, they see me. Wow, my aim is good today. Of course I say that and then I miss a shot.
Down.
It's just this one guy I can't seem to hit.
Feel that tomorrow.
You won't live till tomorrow. There's a guy in there. Knows all the commotion that's going on, but he's kind of hidden.
Off you go.
I want to make sure I'm not missing any resources. Looks like that might be the the last guy left. Kind of parkour our way over here. Get their drops. And the guys up here. Is that really the way you're meant to travel and get into these areas? Because that would be so inconvenient if you were a guard having to climb your way up every time. And then, I mean, like you guys saw, they're pretty exposed. So it's not even like this is doing really a good job of shielding them. If you can just sneak up on them and get stealth kills as easily as I did. And I'm not stealthy at all. I mean, I'm sure you guys know that by this point in the series. I am not a stealthy player. So the fact that I could get that many headshots and stealth kills.
He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll
It's
keep
surprising.
it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feet.
These guys are strong, though.
The wipe is out! What else you got? I'll survive!
That did not land.
Don't ask for
That should. Get out of that guy's way.
coming back from this one.
Take that guy out. I don't know what weapon he has, but I know every time I use it, it's just so inaccurate. There we go, that wasn't too bad. We did take a lot of damage though. And there goes pretty much, well, there goes all of our medicinal berries. It would be fine if we were stocked up. It's just the fact that we used all of it and we haven't had the chance to stock up. That's the issue that we're running into. And the main cause of why I'm struggling to get medicinal berries. Plus we're, I'd say maybe close to halfway through the story, the main story. So it makes sense why it's harder to find some resources, because by now we should kind of have our weapons settled, and we almost do. We just need some more metal
Kenji
shards.
sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
So now we have to follow him. At least he's running. I hate it in games where you have to follow somebody and they just take forever. This is a quick way down, at least. Oh, medicinal berries.
Can't be too prepared.
This is not really a good sign though, because if they're giving me medicinal berries, they're probably combat's
Dave told me
coming
about
up.
the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No. It's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravon. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? Ugh. But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
Okay, so now we just have to return to where we started. And we should be able to complete this quest. That took longer than I thought. Plus, we did spend some time talking about my plans and trading with merchants, stuff like that. I'm just gonna fast travel back. So it looks like if I just fast travel there, that's gonna be the fastest way.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
So now we can go back and talk to the original person that told us about their troubles.
A man named Nissan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it. All this from a stolen sword. As they say, follow the shadow, and you'll find a flame.
So, yeah, that wasn't a, that wasn't too hard of a quest. Let's see, you're a regular merchant. Which one of these machine resources?
Rugged?
This
well
way.
traveled? Yes. I would like to talk to you.
Well, I'm not gonna talk to you because I don't have any metal flowers for you. So there's no point. Now, can we can. It's 320 metal shards. Hopefully I'll get it back. I think, what was it we needed? Was it a trampler heart? For the war bow? I don't know, either way we can't afford it, but just to complete this quest, I'll just buy a long leg lens.
Nice.
Come on, show me what's new. Or not. That's fine too, I guess. I don't know why it would do that, but that's annoying. Collateral is level 20. That's little more than I thought it would be. But that's also level 20. We really need to do that quest. I just haven't wanted to travel that far, but that's a main quest. And I want to focus on some other stuff right now, so let's fast travel here. It's so nice to be able to fast travel without having to worry about fast travel packs. And you know what? I seem to remember, I think the first time around I played this, I was selling stuff.
Loungers? What kind of brooch are you
And
trying to
I
attract?
think I accidentally sold it, and I had to grind the resources to get it back.
I don't complain about your counting.
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course, of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay? The Snapmaw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap.
So that completes that.
We would have class.
And I told you.
So we didn't make our shards back. I don't really care though. That was easier than hunting it for sure. And you know, well, I can always come back to Meridian. It's not that far. That is a little bit far. Pitchcliff is a little bit far, but that's probably the next main quest we'll tackle. But right now, I would like to go back here. Because we haven't visited where we grew up after Rost's death, so we can, well, you guys can experience it.
Built all this alone. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore.
Because, like I said, I have played this before, so I have experienced this, and I want you guys to be able to do that as well.
Itches.
There's some medicinal berries here, and this is kind of like a safe area. So, I don't have to worry about that. It's so weird to me that they wouldn't do an interior for this and allow you to go in there, because we're only shown for a brief moment in the main cutscene between Aloy's childhood and then growing up. In that one cutscene, that's like the only time we see the inside of that house, and it would be nice to be able to see that, but now we will do this.
Hi, Rost. I'll just take this off. Don't want him listening in. Rost, I can't believe it's taken me so long to visit you. When you said goodbye, I was too quick to let you go. I never really thought it would be the last time I saw you. I was just acting strong. I should have known you'd be watching. At the proving. Looking out for me. There for me when no one else was. Like always. One last time. Thank you, Rost. I won't waste what you've given me. I promise. I'll make you proud. Elizabeth Sobek, she couldn't have been my mother. She was an old one. She lived ages ago. Still, there is a connection. The hatch. It thought I was her. It's really strange. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped war machines from destroying the world. She couldn't save the civilization of the old ones. That was destroyed, obviously. But life, it survived. She saved life from being devoured. I need to know how Elizabeth stopped the machines. If I can find the weapon she built and use it, the Eclipse won't stand a chance. Speaking of the Eclipse, I think I had a run-in with Hades. I picked up a focus and it was like a cloud or dark swarm of something. And its voice. It was terrible. I don't know what Hades is or what it wants, but it's evil. No other way to describe it. I went to the grave hoard. It lived up to its name. Millions of people fought and died to give Elizabeth the time she needed to finish Zero Dawn. The weapon she built, it wasn't there, but I found out where she built it. A secret base west of here. Right under Sunfall. The capital of the Shadow Karja. So, getting inside, it's gonna take some doing. Before I can get into the Zero Dawn base, I'm gonna have to crash the Eclipse focus network. It's complicated. I know where to go. Silent says it won't be too dangerous, but since when do I trust him? I've got to do it. I need to know what Elizabeth built. The weapon that stopped the war machines. And the connection between us, it's still a mystery. One I intend to solve. The killers from the Proving, they aren't gonna hurt anyone anymore. I tracked them to Devil's Grief. There was a battle, and we won. Varl, he made an impression. Has some other issues, but I like him. Well, I got a focus network and all to crash, so guess I should be going.
So I feel like that was pretty good to experience. Now I need to find those ruins. I think they'd be on the map. They obviously have to be around here somewhere. Because it's not like it went too far. Like, it's not going to be all the way out here. But I don't think that's it. It could be, though. Let me... I can't fast travel there, but I can at least put a marker there and fast travel there. That's right over there. I'm hoping that this is the correct area. If not, I might have to look that up, because other than here, I'm not quite sure where it would be. I just run away from these guys.
Helpful.
Oh, it looks like that is the right spot. These guys are annoying. But if I just stay here, they should pass, I'm hoping. If not...
I think I'm in the clear.
So now they'll make their way that way. Yes, these are the ruins.
This old place. I haven't been here in years. Wonder what I can find.
Because now that we are grown up and we have our own spear and stuff, we can actually explore this place. Especially now that we know a lot more about what this place actually is. And its significance. Ah, and there's a metal flower in there. So, I mean, we would have had to come here anyway for that. I am gonna try to get as many collectibles as possible by the end of this series. I should have gotten those maps sooner because at Maker's End there was one. Like 1 or 2 collectibles that I just didn't get because I didn't have the map. I didn't know they were there. But it looks like we can still go through here. Is that my power cell?
I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older.
Yes, let's go.
Another power cell. I only need 1 more to get to that ancient armor I found.
That is actually really good. There's a data point there that I missed. So, I mean, either way, it's worth it to come back here. Because you can't get everything when you're a kid. Like, once you get the focus, there's a lot of data points you can get. But, like that one, I don't... Because it's outside of the area where the quest would have ended, I don't think you can get that one until you come back. So that looks like a way out. Let's go this way. Might be some more stuff that we either can get now or that I missed earlier, but it doesn't look it. So good job past me for getting some of that stuff. But now that we have the power cell, I don't really care about anything else here, because I think we have all the data points. There's a boar there. We still need the raccoon bone. There's more enemies here than you'd think. So I believe the last power cell is in a main quest. I don't remember which main quest. But I'm pretty sure there's a main quest where, like... I remember... Oh.
Save these for the trail.
I need you. Aw, it's raccoon skin. I thought we got lucky and got the bone. Anyways, as I was saying, I seem to remember... I thought it was Maker's End, but Maker's End was, different.
They're scanning for me.
There's a main quest where there's like a second path you can take that has like a giant zip line that leads to a power cell. And I think that's the last one. Oh, I missed this main quest. Oh, there's a turkey there. We have been in this area before. That's a boar. Strider. No raccoons. I seem to remember.
Are you out there?
The raccoons and just the sharp shot bow quiver upgrades in general were always the ones that were a bit of a pain to get. I remember spending like
Rom, can you hear me?
I want to say an hour either hunting raccoons or hunting fish for one of the upgrades. When I first played this, I didn't have any skills or anything that made it easier to get though at that time.
Do you need help?
You're the one who survived the proving. Yes, I do need help. 10 years ago, my brother was cast out. His sentence ended, but he didn't come back. His camp was empty and covered in blood.
You said your brother's camp was soaked with blood?
The Braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead? Or maybe just wounded? Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
What are you doing out here all alone?
Each day I cut a notch on the wall so I knew Brom's sentence was over. Then I cut 3 more, but he still hadn't come back. I begged the matriarchs to send Braves to find him, and all they found was a blood-soaked camp. The Braves said he must be dead, but I have to know the truth. So I came out looking for him.
Why was your brother cast out?
Rom was always a little different. A little touched. One of the hunters had a cruel heart and never let him alone. I was gone but an hour, and the hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brom struck back with a rock and split the man's skull. Spirits made him do it, he said. Whispers of the forgotten. It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
What do you mean, forgotten?
All Mother curses blasphemers who won't repent, banishing them from her eternal memory. Those lost spirits are the forgotten. Brom used to say they spoke to him, told him to do things. It was such a burden for him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
I'll do what I can to find your brother.
You will? Then let me come with you. I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
I'm faster on my own.
If that is how it must be, just find him then. Please.
Alright, so that gives us another side quest that we can do. I'm gonna end this episode here. Just gotta find a campfire to travel to. This looks like it's the closest one. Let me save. And with that said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.